Welcome back to Ink and Bourbon. I'm Neil Nelson, your host. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to it if you want to, leave some comments. You can always follow me on Instagram at The Darkest Season. This episode's going to be kind of about just 10 things that kind of piss me off, or really piss me off, or I don't know. So let's make it happen, Captain. We're starting out with the bourbon because it's 12 o'clock and then I don't care what you say, Mom, I'm getting drunk at noon.
Now it's time for bourbon.
Yeah. This is Four Roses, obviously. And it's like, I don't know, 160-year-old company. But I like Four Roses. It's another bourbon you can't buy on the shelf for some reason at most bars. I don't know why. It's a really common bourbon. But, you know, it has soft, mellow notes of like, shut the fuck up because that's stupid. It tastes like fucking bourbon. But I like it. I like to drink Four Roses kind of, you know, like this. Just with some fucking soda. I think this is called a skinny bitch. Yeah, that's a lot of bourbon. You know what? I should get my prostate checked. Seems like I have a pissing problem here. Anyways, do a little bit of that. And yeah, that's good. I wouldn't consider myself like a bourbon connoisseur. Don't let the hat fool you. But ginger ale in it, Skinny Bitch, which is a Coke Zero. I think originally Skinny Bitch was a Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, but whatever, doesn't matter. Pepsi and vodka. Anyways, Four Roses. It's good bourbon. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. Shit that pisses me off. I think I'm gonna have to start with a lot of the things I see on Instagram. As a tattoo artist, it's good to see what everybody else is doing because we're fans as well. There is so much shitty fucking tattoo trends that I see over and over again, and it's just like obnoxious as fuck. I would have to start with the way that people post their photos and what's underneath it written. And I see it happen a lot. And it's, look at what I made today. Or look at the tattoo I made today. Or I made this today. Made. As a verb, though the grammar is technically not incorrect, aesthetically it sounds fucking stupid. When I hear look what I made, I imagine a 3-year-old showing me their fucking noodle art. Look at my noodle art I made. Oh, that's nice, honey. Good job. I don't think of a professional describing something that's taken, 5, 10, 20 years as a career to dumb it down to, look what I made. There are so many other verbs that you could use, created, applied, fucking put on, but realistically, tattooed. Tattooed is the correct verb for that. And if you don't want to sound redundant, like, look at the tattoo I tattooed. Yeah, that's a little redundant. You can always, fucking, I don't know, use your fucking head. I tattooed this piece today. Or check out the piece I tattooed today. But the word fucking made, you don't sit there and say, hey, look at this poem I made for you. Or, I made a great guitar riff today on my guitar. No, you play a guitar. You fucking bake a cake, you fix a car. I mean, if you're, I guess, creating something from scratch, I mean, you would still say create. I don't know. The word fucking made, it has been bothering me now for like fucking years. And it's just people doing it over and over and over again. And it's so fucking stupid. Every time I see it, every time I see, look at what I made, it just makes me fucking cringe. And I'm sure, if there is any viewers, you guys are probably going to all post in the comments something about that shit. And I don't really fucking care. Comment away. But yeah, that would have to be the first thing that I can think of that just drives me fucking insane. Look at what I made. I made this sweet tattoo today. Which rolls right into number 2. The word rad. Stop using the word rad. You're ruining it. You're fucking ruining it. You fucking tattooed trendy fucks. You're ruining the word rad. Rad used to be a really rad word. Coming from somebody who grew up in the, excuse me. Get this party started. Someone that grew up in the 80s, rad, was a fucking cool word to use occasionally. But when you make a post on Instagram and you're like, I did this rad tattoo on this rad client, rad, hashtag rad. Like, shut the fuck up. Not everything you do is rad. Save that fucking word for something that's actually fucking rad. Or just stop fucking using it, you trendy fuck. I can see that this episode is gonna go well. Number 3 would be reveals of your tattoo. God. Everybody there for a while was doing this soapy reveal. Look at my shit. I have never done a soapy reveal. Why? Let me think. Because it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Stop being so fucking trendy. Have some fucking integrity. Don't just be a fucking lemming. Don't just keep doing the same shit everybody else is doing. The thing that the soapy reveal has turned into is now the ripped open paper towel reveal. Like they rip open a little bit of the paper towel and it's wet and there's like a little face peeking out. Stop fucking doing that. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. When I'm going through my feed, I just want to see fucking nice art. I want to see good photos of good fucking art. I don't want to see this trendy shit. It's oh my God. You know what it makes me want to do? Where am I at? Number 4? Number 4. Speaking of photos, I get it. I'm not the best photographer when it comes to my work. I am like notorious for taking shitty photos of my tattoos that don't do any credit to the way the tattoo looks in person. I'm working on it. Plus, taking time after you've dropped 5 to 8 hours on a fucking session to spend another fucking 30 to 40 minutes trying to get the fucking perfect photo. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's a hard part of the job, but it is part of the job, and one I'm still trying to pick up after 20 years of tattooing. If I could talk about photos for a minute, there are a couple things that just need to stop. Stop doing low-lit photos. I even see this from like some of the big name tattoo artists where they'll post a photo and you can't see the fucking tattoo. It's like super low lit. You can barely see the fucking tattoo. It's black everywhere. And it's like, why? Why are you doing? You're a good tattoo artist. You got clean work. You're shading smooth as fuck, and then you take this shitty low light photo as if you're taking a photo in the dark with like a flashlight somewhere in the fucking corner. Stop doing that. It looks like shit. It doesn't show off your work well, and it just sucks. It reminds me of when people were. I'll talk about that in a minute. You know what? Another thing that pisses me off. I could do this shit all day. And while we're still talking about photos, let's talk about black and white photos of tattoos. If you're taking a photograph of an individual who has tattoos, yeah, go fucking nuts. Make it black and white. Make it sepia toned. I have this sinus thing. Make it sepia toned. Get fancy with it. Get artistic. I don't care. But if you're doing a photo of a tattoo, and I see it mostly with black and gray tattoos. When you take a black and white photo of a black and gray tattoo, not only are you missing some information in the tattoo itself, the application of the tattoo, the gradient that you might be applying, especially if you're using true grays like I use. But when you take a black and white photo of a black and gray tattoo, you're not only missing a lot of information, you're tricking the person. Like I said, I see big name tattoo artists doing this shit. And I'm not gonna name who they are, because maybe if I get more viewers, I'll start pissing off some of the bigger names and burning some bridges. you know who you are. But when you take a black and white photo, it tricks the person who's looking at the tattoo into thinking that's what the tattoo looks like. Not only is there some variations in the skin tone that you're missing that is important to the way the tattoo looks, but you're not being truthful. It's a douche move. And it doesn't even look good. It doesn't look good. It looks like shit. It doesn't convey an appropriate message. Now, I can understand if you're doing, and I do this sometimes, I'll pull the saturation down a little bit because maybe some of the red there, and I know a lot of people love sometimes the red, and they even started making black and gray ink with a red tint to it because people love the redness of the skin. But you know, you're tattooing, the skin's gonna get fucking red. So I can imagine, I can understand pulling the saturation down, not a lot, just a little bit to remove some of the red. What I don't understand is pulling it all the way down to black and white. It's deceptive and it doesn't show off your work. It's not good.